Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Swahili ebook before it's gone.
In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Swahili. Hi everybody, my name is Beatrice. Welcome to the 800 Core Swahili Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Swahili. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we will include the previous lessons at the end. So, after you have read the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in the previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at swahilipod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally, master Swahili. Okay, let's get started. First is Jambo. Hello. Jambo. Jambo. Hello. Jambo. Naweza ongea na Anna? Hello. Can I speak to Anna? Jambo. Naweza ongea na Anna? Niwie radhi. Excuse me. Niwie radhi. Niwie radhi. Excuse me. Niwie radhi. Naweza angalia mzigo wako? Excuse me. May I please check your luggage? Niwie radhi. Naweza angalia mzigo wako? Kumladhi. I'm sorry. Kumladhi. Kumladhi. I'm sorry. Kumladhi. Nimechelewa. I'm sorry, I'm late. Kumladhi. Nimechelewa. Lala salama. Good night. Lala salama. Lala salama. Good night. Nitaondoka sasa. Lala salama. I'll go now. Good night. Nitaondoka sasa. Lala salama. Nina furaha kukutana nawe. Nice to meet you. Nina furaha kukutana nawe. Nina furaha kukutana nawe. Nice to meet you. Nina furaha kukutana nawe. Rehema. Nice to meet you, Rehema. Nina furaha kukutana nawe, Rehema. Habari gani? How are you? Habari gani? Habari gani? How are you? Habari gani, Mzee Juma? How are you, Mr. Juma? Habari gani, Mzee Juma? Ndio. Yes. Ndio. Ndio. Yes. Ndio, najua. Yes, I know. Ndio, najua. Hapana. No. Hapana. Hapana. No. Hapana, sijafika lakini niko njiani. No, I've not yet arrived, but I'm on the way. Hapana, sijafika lakini niko njiani. Asante. Thank you. Asante. Asante. Thank you. Asante, lakini sijakuagiza hii. Thank you, but I didn't order this. Asante, lakini sijakuagiza hii. Mimi ni I am. Mimi ni mimi ni I am. Mimi ni Maria. I am Maria. Mimi ni Maria. Kwaheri. Goodbye. Kwaheri. Kwaheri. Goodbye. Kwaheri, tutaonana jioni. Goodbye, see you in the evening. Kwaheri, tutaonana jioni. Mbaya. Bad. Mbaya. Mbaya. Bad. Mwanamume ni mbaya. The man is bad. Mwanamume ni mbaya. Nzuri. Good. Nzuri. Nzuri. Good. Mboga ni nzuri kwa mwili wako. Vegetables are good for you. Mboga ni nzuri kwa mwili wako. Rembo. Pretty. Rembo. Rembo. Pretty. Nguo yako ni rembo sana. Your dress is very pretty. Nguo yako ni rembo sana. Sawijika. Ugly. Sawijika. Sawijika. Ugly. Mbwa yule amesawijika mno. That is a very ugly dog. Mbwa yule amesawijika mno. Rahisi. Easy. Rahisi. Rahisi. Easy. Bidhaa yao ni mpya, ni maridadi na rahisi kutumia. Their new product is really elegant and easy to use. Bidhaa yao mpya ni maridadi na rahisi kutumia. Ngumu. Difficult. Ngumu. Ngumu. Difficult. Hisabati ni ngumu. Mathematics is difficult. Hisabati ni ngumu. Karibu. Near. Karibu. Karibu. Near. Naishi karibu na chuo kikuu. I live near the university. Naishi karibu na chuo kikuu. Mbali, far. Mbali, mbali, far. Mwanamke anatazama kitu kilicho mbali zaidi. The woman is looking at something far away. Mwanamke anatazama kitu kilicho mbali zaidi. Ndogo, small. Ndogo, ndogo, small. Ndogo sana, very small. Ndogo sana. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at swahilipod101.com to get access to full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversation. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time. Kwaheri!
20 words you will need for the beach. Everyone who comes to Kenya tries to come to the beach, I promise you, and you'll need this for the beach. Okay, let's get going. Miwani ya jua, sunglasses. This really doesn't look like miwani, but it's just an illustration. Miwani ya jua. Hii miwani ya jua ni pesa ngapi? How much are these sunglasses? Ufuo wa bahari, beach. Kuja tutembee kwenye ufuo wa bahari. Come, let us walk on the beach. Kuogelea, swimming. Easy. I don't know how to do it, but you know how to do it. Kuogelea ni mojawapo ya hobi zangu. Swimming is one of my hobbies. Jua, the sun. Leo, jua hii ni kali sana. Jua hii ni kali sana. Today, the sun is too hot. Ooh. Where do I go? Okay, the weather in Kenya and the seasons vary a lot with temperatures ranging from around, it can go from 15 to 30 degrees. 30 degrees is way, way hot, so you may need to get something to protect yourself. Mti wa mtende, palm tree. Huu mti wa mtende una kivuli mzuri sana. This palm tree has very good shade. You can enjoy it. Okay, actually in Kenya it's not that. In the coastal areas it's humid, but in some other places the shade under a tree when it's hot is the most amazing thing, very relaxing thing to do. I know you can enjoy that. Get some of those trees around and just relax under them when the sun is shining hot. Koa la bahari, seashell. Napenda kuokota koa za bahari. I like collecting seashells. It can be a hobby. Try it out when you're at the coast of Kenya. Vazi la kuoga, swimsuit. Usisahau vazi la kuoga. Don't forget your swimsuit, please. To have fun, make sure you carry it with you. Bahari, ocean. Hii bahari ni maridadi sana leo. This ocean is very beautiful today. You like the view of the ocean in Mombasa when the sun is shining hot. It's so beautiful. You want to stay there forever. The scenery is breathtaking and I bet you like it. Pikipiki la majini, jet ski. Naogopa kuendesha pikipiki la majini. I fear riding on a jet ski. Literally, I do fear. Even if we go a number of people in the sea, I just don't want to try it out. Taweli ya pwani, beach towel. Nipe hiyo taweli yangu ya pwani tafadhali. Hand me my beach towel, please. Kiti cha pwani. Beach chair. Ameenda kupumzika katika kiti cha pwani. He has gone to rest on the beach chair. There are quite many beach chairs at the beach, and I think you can grab one for yourself to relax. Hope you do. Boma la mchanga. Sand castle. Eneo hili lina boma la mchanga. Moja tu. This area has only one sand castle. I remember in my childhood, one thing that took us, besides swimming or having fun at the sea, one other thing that took us to the sea was making sand castles. It was lots of fun. Kirimba, kula. Ni duka gani liko na kirimba hapa? Which shop has a cooler around here? Mawimbi, tide. Napenda kuangalia mawimbi. I like watching tides a lot, like for real. It's very relaxing. Rangi shaba, tan. Kuota jua kunakupa rangi shaba. Basking in the sun gives you a tan. You got that experience? When I go with something on the sea and I come back with my hands tanned. Ogelea kwa chombo cha kupumulia. Snorkeling. Twende kuogelea kwa chombo cha kupumulia. Let's go snorkeling. Snorkeling looks fun. I've never tried it before, but I think it looks fun. My friends tell me it looks fun. I don't know. Maybe I should try it out. Pati pati, flip flop. Tafadhali vaa pati pati. Please wear your flip flops. Pati pati comes from the mimicking sound of the sandals when you're walking. Pati pati. So it's easy to remember. Mafuta ya kukinga kwa jua. Sunscreen. Nisaidie na mafuta ya kukinga kwa jua. Yangu yameisha. Help me with your sunscreen. Mine is finished. Suti la kuogelea la bikini. Bikini. Suti la kuogelea la bikini langu limeraruka. My bikini is torn. Oh, I'm worried. I need to get another one. Kifaa cha kuelea. Flora. Nunulia mtoto kifaa cha kuelea. Buy a flora for the baby. Hello. Okay, the first phrase is jambo. Hello. Jambo. Jambo is one of the most simple greetings in Kenya. Anyone can use it at any time. In fact, we love using it with tourists. Please visit Kenya and just say jambo. Habari za asubuhi. Good morning. Okay, the next phrase is habari za asubuhi. Good morning. Habari za asubuhi. We often wake up tired sometimes in the morning, but it doesn't cost to say habari za asubuhi. Good morning. Habari za mchana. Good afternoon. The next phrase is habari za mchana. Good afternoon. Habari za mchana. You know, in the afternoon when you meet someone, you're like, oh, habari za mchana. Habari means news. So you're trying to ask someone, okay, how is your afternoon? Tell me anything that is happening in your afternoon. Usiku mwema. Good night. Usiku mwema. Good night. Usiku mwema. Good night. Yes, it's time to sleep. I sometimes look forward to that time. And you know, I look forward to saying good night to my friends or to my family or to my whatever person who is there. Jina lako nani? What's your name? Jina lako nani? What's your name? Jina lako nani? It's an obvious question whenever we meet with people, especially when you want to know who they are. It's polite to know someone's name, right? Do you like being called by your name? Yeah, that's why this phrase is very important. Jina lako nani? Mimi naitwa. Mimi naitwa Medina. My name is Medina. Mimi naitwa Medina. Now, this is actually an answer to the previous question, Jina lako nani? What's your name? Now, you have to keep this in mind that, you know, if you use this word frequently, you'll be able to tell people about your name. You'll be able to tell people your name. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Nice to meet you. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Nice to meet you. Nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Nice to meet you. I mean, it's really polite. I always feel like energized when someone says, nice to meet you. It can be awkward when someone says, oh, I did not want to meet you, you know, but we rarely hear that. Just use that word, nice to meet you. Habari gani? How are you? Habari gani? How are you? Habari in Swahili means news. And gani means what? So what news? Actually, what you're trying to ask here is like, what do you have? I mean, what is all about your life right now in a polite way, you know? Then someone will say, mzuri, or it's okay. They will not go on telling you whatever is happening all around, but, you know, they'll just say it's fine or not good, you know? So it's an important phrase. Niko salama, asante, na wewe? I am fine, thanks. And you? Niko salama, asante. Fine, thanks. And you? Niko salama, asante means, oh, I'm fine. Literally, that is what it means. I'm fine, thank you. Then you take it back. What about you? You are concerned about the person who is asking you, you know? If you just say, oh, I'm fine, thanks, then you keep quiet, you know? I mean, we do that sometimes, but, you know, sometimes you want to show concern, so you ask, na wewe, and you? Tafadhali, please. Tafadhali, please. It's a magic word all around the world. So tafadhali is one of those words that you want to embrace when you visit Kenya. Tafadhali, whenever you're asking a favor, just say tafadhali. Excuse me, tafadhali, tafadhali. That's one great word you need to remember. Asante, thank you. Asante, thank you. It's also one of the magic words that relates to tafadhali, please. You know, asante is like you're appreciating whatever favor you received from someone who did you a favor. So it's also one of those words you like to embrace whenever and wherever. Karibu, you're welcome. Karibu, you're welcome. Karibu. Karibu is one of the most common words used in Kenya. For example, when someone knocks your door, you'll say, oh, karibu. That means come in, or welcome, actually. Then, in some circumstance, when someone gives you something, you'll say thank you, right? Now, the person who is giving, you will say karibu. Karibu means welcome. So it can be a joke, but you know what? You can go and ask them, or you can go and ask as many favors as you can, because they said karibu. I mean, that's a joke. You don't have to take it seriously, though. Dio, yes. Dio, yes. Dio. Dio is a response. Whenever someone asks a question, you can say dio if it's a positive answer, to the question. It depends. You know, there are the yes, no questions. Yeah, that is where it lies. Dio. Umefika Kenya? Dio. Umekula chakula? Dio. Umefika Kenya means, have you arrived in Kenya? You'll say yes, which is dio. Have you eaten food? Umekula chakula? You'll say dio, yes. Hapana, no. Hapana, no. Hapana. Hapana is an answer to the yes, no question, just like dio. Dio means yes, as we looked at it previously. Now here it's no. Umefika Kenya? Hapana. Have you arrived in Kenya? No. Umekula chakula? Have you eaten food? No. Hapana. Sawa. Okay. Sawa. Okay. Sawa. Okay. Sawa. Sawa is used to acknowledge that you agree to whatever has been said. For example, you can say, sawa, nimeelewa maelezo yako. Okay, I've understood the explanation. Niwie radhi. Excuse me. Niwie radhi. Excuse me. Niwie radhi. This is a very handy word, especially when you want someone to excuse you for something. Niwie radhi. Naweza angalia mzigo wako? Excuse me, can I check your bag? Samahani. I'm sorry. Samahani. I am sorry. Samahani. Samahani is also one of those polite words that you really need to remember. It comes handy when you make a mistake. Samahani, nimechelewa. I'm very sorry that I'm late. Ni saa ngapi? What time is it? Ni saa ngapi? What time is it? Ni saa ngapi? Of course, you'll want to know time. If you cannot see the time, probably there's no wall clock around, or perhaps your phone is off to check, or perhaps you forgot your wristwatch. You'll ask your friend, ni saa ngapi? Msala ni wapi? Where is the restroom? Msalani ni wapi? Where is the restroom? Msalani ni wapi? Now, for real, you may need this word really, especially if nature keeps calling on you, you know? You may want to ask, hey, tafadhali, msalani ni wapi? Excuse me, where is the restroom? Subiri kidogo. Wait a moment. Subiri kidogo. Wait a moment. Subiri kidogo. When you're caught up doing something and someone asks for a favor, you may use this word. Just a moment. Subiri kidogo. Bei ya hii ni nini? How much is this? Bei ya hii ni nini? How much is this? Bei ya hii ni nini? How much is this? Bei ya hii ni nini? Now, he there stands for the thing that you want to buy. For example, you can say, bei ya hii nguo ni nini? How much is this dress? Saidia, help. Saidia, help. Saidia. Saidia! Imagine you're drowning. What will you do? You'll shout, Saidia! Help! When you're in trouble, I mean, this word comes in handy. I think you may want to use it. Tuonane baadaye. See you later. Tuonane baadaye. See you later. Tuonane baadaye. After you meet with your friend, you have a chat with her or him, you'll definitely say, bye, see you later, when you're parting. I think it's also one of those polite words that you may want to add to your list. Kwaheri, goodbye. Kwaheri, goodbye. Kwaheri, goodbye. Kwaheri. Now, kwaheri reminds me of those toughest moments in my life, you know, when I went abroad to study and my family was back in my country. The toughest moments was when we were parting, you know. I will never want to say kwaheri. I will never want to say goodbye. I will never even want to utter it out, but I will just say it with tears rolling down my cheeks. Yeah, kwaheri. It's a good word to use whenever you're parting. Sijui, I don't know. Sijui, I don't know. Sijui. This is a word that you'll use when you acknowledge that for sure you're not sure about the answer to the question or to the situation that is happening at the moment. Some people think it's impolite to say sijui, especially when you're asking for directions. They'll try to give you information which might be wrong to show that they are polite. So you got to be careful. Kuwa, to be. The first verb is kuwa, to be. Kuwa. For example, we can say, ili kukuwa katibu mwema, inabidi ujue kuratibu. In order to be a good secretary, you have to be good at organizing. Kupenda, to like. Kupenda, to like. Kupenda. Bila shaka nakupenda. Of course, I like you. That's quite a handy word to use. Kufanya, to do. Kufanya, to do. Kufanya mazoezi kutakusaidia kupoteza uzito. Doing exercises will help you lose weight. Kusema, to say. Kusema, to say. Nilimfunza mtoto wangu kusema karibu anapoambiwa asante. Nilimfunza mtoto wangu kusema karibu anapoambiwa asante. I taught my toddler to say you're welcome when he's told thanks. Kueleza, to explain. Kueleza, to explain. We can say ubao mweupe ndilo chombo nzuri cha kueleza kitu cha picha. A whiteboard is a perfect means to explain something visually. Ubao mweupe ndilo chombo nzuri cha kueleza kitu cha picha. Kusikia, to hear. Kusikia, to hear. kusikia. Kifaru ana hisia ya hali ya juu ya kusikia na kunusa. Kifaru ana hisia ya hali ya juu ya kusikia na kunusa. The rhino has a good sense of hearing and smelling. Kwenda, to go. Kwenda, to go. Kwenda. Nataka kwenda dukani. I want to go to the shop. Nataka kwenda dukani. Kujua, to know. Kujua, to know. Kujua. Pia mimi nafurahia kukujua. Me too. I'm happy to know you. Pia mimi nafurahia kukujua. Kuchukua, to take. Kuchukua, to take. Kuchukua. Usisahau kuchukua picha yangu tafadhali. Don't forget to take my picture. Usisahau kuchukua picha yangu tafadhali. Kuona, to see. Kuona, to see. Kuona. Kwa heri ya kuonana. Bye. See you again. Kwa heri ya kuonana. Kuja, to come. Kuja, to come. Kuja. Ikiwezekana, ningelipenda kuja kesho tena. If possible, I would like to come back tomorrow. Ikiwezekana, ningelipenda kuja kesho tena. Kufikiria, to think. Kufikiria, to think. Kufikiria. Fikiria unachotaka, unipe jibu kesho. Think about what you want and give me the answer by tomorrow. Fikiria unachotaka, unipe jibu kesho. Kuangalia, to look. Kuangalia, to look. Kuangalia. Hangeweza kusita kuangalia kwenye sinema. She couldn't stop looking at the screen. Hangeweza kusita kuangalia kwenye sinema. Kutaka, to want. Kutaka, to want. Ninataka kwenda kulala mapema leo. I want to go to sleep early today. Ninataka kwenda kulala mapema leo. Kupea, to give. Kupeana, to give. Hawakupeana ya kutosha. They didn't give enough. Hawakupeana ya kutosha. Kutumia, to use. Kutumia, to use. Ni laini gani ninayopaswa kutumia? Which line am I supposed to use? Ni laini gani ninayopaswa kutumia? Kutafuta, to find. Kutafuta, to find. Usipoteze wakati wako kutafuta kazi ya hali ya juu. Anza tu kufanya kazi. Don't waste time looking for the ultimate job. Just start working. Usipoteze wakati wako kutafuta kazi ya hali ya juu. Anza tu kufanya kazi. Kwenda nje, to go out. Kwenda nje, to go out. Kwa hakika tunahofia, lakini hauwezi enda nje leo usiku. We are really sorry, but you cannot go out tonight. Kwa hakika tunahofia, lakini hauwezi kwenda nje leo usiku. Kuuliza, to ask. Kuuliza, to ask. Nitakuuliza mara nyingine moja. I will only ask you one more time. Nitakuuliza mara nyingine moja. Kufanya kazi, to work. Kufanya kazi, to work. Naomba unisaidie kufanya kazi hii. I request that you help me do this work. Naomba unisaidie kufanya kazi hii. Kuingia, to enter. Kuingia, to enter. Hauwezi kuingia bila kibali. You cannot enter without permission. hauwezi kuingia bila kibali. Kuhisi, to feel. Kuhisi, to feel. Kuhisi. Nahisi vizuri. I feel good. Nahisi vizuri. Kujaribu, to try. Kujaribu, to try. Kujaribu. Ningelipenda kuchagua kitu ambacho sijawahi kujaribu. I would like to try something I've never tried before. Ningelipenda kuchagua kitu ambacho sijawahi kujaribu. Kuondoka, to leave. Kuondoka, to leave. Kuondoka. Watu huzoea kuondoka nyumbani na kwenda kazini wakati wa jua kupaa. People usually leave home for work at sunrise. Watu huzoea kuondoka nyumbani na kwenda kazini wakati wa jua kupaa. Kuita, to call. Kuita, to call. Kuita. Nitakuita papo nitapofika nyumbani. I will call once I arrive home. Nitakuita papo nitapofika nyumbani. Jina lako ni nani? Jina lako ni nani? What's your name? To answer that, you'll say, Jina langu ni Medina. If you're Juma, you'll say, Jina langu ni Juma. My name is Juma. Uhali gani? Uhali gani? How are you? To answer that, you'll say, Njema, I'm fine. Or fine. Uhali gani, fine. I'm fine. Ulizaliwa wapi? Ulizaliwa wapi? Where are you from? To answer that, I'll give the name of my country. Kenya. Ulizaliwa wapi? Kenya. If you're born in the United States, you'll say, America. Ulizaliwa wapi? America. Siku yako ya kuzaliwa ni lini? Siku yako ya kuzaliwa ni lini? When is your birthday? To answer that, you'll say, siku yangu ya kuzaliwa ni Aprili tarehe 3. My birthday is April 3rd. Unaishi wapi? Unaishi wapi? Where do you live? Ninaishi Nairobi. I live in Nairobi. Nairobi is quite a big place. Actually, it's a province in itself. So you won't say you're living in the whole Nairobi. We have to be specific. So if you live in Lang'ata, you will say, Ninaishi Lang'ata. That is when we will assume you're in Nairobi and you're talking within people in Nairobi. They will understand where Lang'ata is. But if you're out of Nairobi, you'll say, Naishi Nairobi Lang'ata, to just be specific. Unafanya kazi wapi? Unafanya kazi wapi? Where do you work? To answer this, you'll say, Jijini Mombasa. Again, Jijini Mombasa. Mombasa is the name of the place. Jijini means town. So if you're working in Kisumu, you'll say, Jijini Kisumu. Just to be specific. I work in Mombasa. I work in Kisumu. Ulijifunza wapi Kiswahili? Ulijifunza wapi Kiswahili? Where did you learn Swahili? For that, you can answer by saying, katika swahilipod101.com. From swahilipod101.com. Je, unapenda chakula cha Kenya? Je, unapenda chakula cha Kenya? Do you like Kenyan food? To answer that, you will say, Ndio, napenda. Yes, I love it. Yes, I like Kenyan food. In Kenya, we have varieties of food, and I'm sure you like it. The most staple food in Kenya is ugali. Ugali is like cornbread. It's made from white flour, white corn flour. It's not very hard. Something like rice, but in the flour form, but cooked. You don't eat the flour, it's cooked. So it's cornbread. Now you eat cornbread with different kinds of stews. You can eat it with bean stew, beef stew, name any kind of stew. And then we also have vegetables. I'm sure you'll like it. Try it out. Umeshawahi kuwa Kenya? Umeshawahi kuwa Kenya? Have you been to Kenya? You can answer this by saying, Hapana, ni mara yangu ya kwanza. No, it's my first time. This is a very common question to tourists who visit Kenya. So be prepared, and it will really sound cool if you can answer in Swahili. Hapana, ni mara yangu ya kwanza. Hii unauza pesa ngapi? Hii unauza pesa ngapi? How much is this? To answer that, you can say shilingi kumi za Kenya. Kumi is the price. So you can keep changing that and say shilingi hamsini za Kenya. 50 shillings, Kenya shillings. This will be a very useful phrase to use when you're going shopping. Of course, I'm sure you're going to buy souvenirs for your family members back in your country. So having this word on your fingertips will be very useful.
You are at a bus terminal where you're attempting to buy a ticket from a ticket counter. There are 4 different counters. Which counter should you line up at to go to the south side of the city? Which counter should you line up at to go to the south side of the city? The third counter is the counter for bus tickets that go to the south side of the city.
Kwa kusini mwa jiji.
You are at a bus terminal where you've just bought a long-distance ticket. Which row and seat number are you in? Which row and seat number are you in? The ticket says that you're in the 8th row in seat C.
Safu la 8, kiti cha.
You are at a bus terminal where you're reading the schedule for long-distance buses. On which days are there no buses running? On which days are there no buses running? There are no buses running on public holidays and the 3rd Sunday of every month.
Sikukuu za umma, Jumapili ya 3 ya kila mwezi.
You are at a bus stop where you're waiting for the 301 bus. There is a notice posted on the bus timetable. What does the notice say? What does the notice say? The notice reads, "The 301 bus does not stop here."
Basi nambari 301 halisimami hapa.
You just got off a bus at a bus terminal and you're looking to catch a taxi. Which direction should you go to get to the taxi rank? Which direction should you go to get to the taxi rank? You should head east to get to the taxi rank.
Mashariki.
You just got a text message from your hotel's pickup service. What does the first number refer to? What does the first number refer to? The number in the text message refers to the customer code.
Namba ya mteja.
You're checking out the hotel's facilities when you see a notice on a door. What does the notice mean? What does the notice mean? The notice reads, "Do not enter."
Usiingie.
You search online for the nearest bus service. What bus service does the page show? What bus service does the page show? The web page shows a free bus service.
Huduma la basi la bure.
You're about to enter a small shop, but there's a handwritten note on the door. What does the message on the note mean? What does the message on the note mean? The note reads, "I'll be right back."
Nitarudi baadaye.
There's a national holiday coming up, and you notice that shops have special notices about having different opening hours. From when will the opening hours return to normal? From when will the opening hours return to normal? The notice says that the opening hours will be back to normal on January 7th.
Januari 7.
You are sitting on a bus that is about to arrive at the next bus stop. Suddenly, a signal lights up. What does the signal mean? What does the signal mean? The signal reads, "Please stay seated until the bus stops."
Tafadhali, keti hadi basi lisimame.
You've lost your wallet while riding on a bus. Hoping to get your wallet back, you go to look at a city map to try and locate the Lost and Found office of the bus company. Where is the Lost and Found office located? Where is the Lost and Found office located? The Lost and Found office is located on the south side of the city, number 12 on the map.
Nambari 12 kwenye ramani.
You are at a bus terminal where you stumble across a notice at one of the stops. What does the notice say? What does the notice say? The notice reads, "This bus route is no longer in service."
Hii njia ya basi haihudumu tena.
You are at a train station where you stumble across a large notice on a bulletin board. What does the notice say? What does the notice say? The notice reads, "Express trains will not run on New Year's Day."
Hii njia ya basi haitahudumu siku ya mwaka mpya.
You've just gotten off a bus at a bus terminal. Suddenly, a person hands you a leaflet. What kind of deal is offered on this leaflet? What kind of deal is offered on this leaflet? The offer is buy 2, get 1 free.
Nunua 2, pata 1 bila malipo.
You're about to have lunch in a local restaurant. What's included with the main course? What's included with the main course? The sign says, 1 drink and a dessert are included.
Kinywaji kimoja na kitinda mlo zimejumuishwa.
You're about to order your lunch and you're interested in the lunch menu. What does the lunch menu say? What does the lunch menu say? The lunch menu says that today's special is spicy chicken with grilled vegetables.
Cha maalum leo, kuku ya viungo, mboga choma.
There's a notice at the bottom of the lunch menu. What does the notice say? What does the notice say? The notice says there is an extra charge for alcoholic beverages.
Malipo zaidi leo.
You're finished with your meal and you're looking at the dessert menu. What kinds of drinks can you choose with the cake set? What kinds of drinks can you choose with the cake set? The menu shows that you can choose from coffee or tea.
Kahawa chai.
You just had lunch, paid and received your receipt. What is marked with a circle? What is marked with a circle? The circled parts of the receipt tell you the subtotal and the total.
Jumla ndogo, jumla.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Swahili ebook before it's gone.